Hey there, fellow Eldritch Guards. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, episode 52, Secure the Home Turf. Where are you going with that rope? You are doing that wrong. That rope belongs over there. What the hell? Storage priority here is low. The storage priority here is critical. I don't get that. Put that back. Oh, and you're putting it back now? Frickin' brain's blown right now. I've short-circuited my brain. I'm not sure what that mech is doing. I'll take mechs are behaving oddly. Oh, great. Now we have a... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Luckily, Ink's standing right here and can just, like, hold the door, but I didn't really want him to get wounded before this next fight coming up. But oh well. We have bugs. So I'm just going to keep these forbidden where they are. I think this, yeah, Air Dog, you can just drop that. I'll forbid that. Alright, mechs. Yep, we're fine. Who else wants to take? Red. Tequila, you dropped your Hellcat, so go pick that up. No, Red didn't get into position in time, so we don't have like a nice clean bottleneck, but whatever. We'll be cleaned up with this in a second. Turn them into chem fuel. Done. Twas easy. So at this point, I'm just waiting for Skyra and Sea Panda to recover from their social fight. Because Sea Panda has kind of a critical role into destroying that cluster. Oh, and here's the other cluster. Alright, the other cluster looks a little bit easier to deal with. Has a climate adjuster, and only very few guns. Has a lot more big mechs. So avoid... Alright, now I would say we're just gonna avoid this whole, like, side of the map. Just, like, don't even go over there. That area sucks. Leave it alone. So those are the two clusters linked to the quest. And then this one... I don't think has a countdown timer. It's just proximity only. So I'm hoping to use Shamblers to destroy this one, and then use the Pit Rumble to destroy that one. Because this is next to the Pit Rumbles, so it should be a lot easier to pit the pit monsters against that mech cluster, I think. And the guests are here for 2 more days. All right. Adjust the avoid zone? I mean, I have, right? Yeah, everyone's correct. I think because of all the animal filth in here, the base is getting a little bit dirtier. I'm also going to feed the horses twisted meat stuff. So I think I want to make sure that nutrient paste meals aren't stored anywhere, so that it can mass spam nutrient paste meals on the floor, and there's nowhere to haul them, so they just get left there. All right, so the smoke launcher's done. Good. I'm going to need that coming up soon. And I'm trying to think of a way for me to mass produce from this room. Probably to set this up as colonist. To find someone hungry, lock them in there, and make a batch. So, Fred. You are going to be... perfect. Done. Easy peasy. Now the horses can eat. That's probably more nutrient paste than I should have made, because it's going to decay before it's going to be eaten, but oh well. So, draw shamblers can now be summoned again. Good. And as soon as CPAN is up, I'll probably get around to doing that. Getting ready to fight the first cluster. Yeah, so horses normally, if you look at their diets, they'll eat meals, but they won't eat meat, right? So turning the twisted meat into nutrient paste allows the horses to eat meat, essentially. And it's going to make my life a lot easier if they're just not having to eat all of my rice that I've been farming. So Sea Panda is up, not fully healed though. Let's have you go grab your Eltec stuff. And then kick off a little summon shamblers. I'm going to use the temporary guests as the other invokers so that I don't tie up my workforce. The animals don't care about stuff being forbidden exactly. They don't abide by forbidden stuff, so they'll eat those meals. No problem. Plus, if there's nowhere to haul them, they wouldn't be moved anyway. That room's awful? Yeah, it is. But it's better than the horses dying to the cluster, I suppose. Alright, mechs, let's get you in the mountain. And everybody else. Who's in? Okay, I'm gonna have the guests... No, I can mountain zone them and they won't leave the ritual. So for Sea Panda is gonna be set to avoid. Alright, we're going red for this. So I need to make a valid path to the shamblers, but it helps to know where the shamblers are coming in first. So I'm going to wait to make a valid path until I can know that. And given what's about to happen, I don't mind everybody else in the colony having a big old recreation day, because it's about to get not fun. So I'll prepare for the not fun parts. Draw shamblers are complete. You know, truth be told, put the Eltec staff away, but I don't mind you in Eltec stuff because you're going to need to do a whole lot of spell casting in a second, so that's fine. Oh, you actually, you know what? You need to meditate because you can't even make yourself invisible. Although the invisibility is not necessary because I could always like take one shot and then run away. Come on, Shamblers up here, Shamblers over there. Where are they? Okay, here they are. To the north. So I will leave this door open so that the mechs have a valid path up there, closing these two doors. So talk more, I'm going to use you. You don't look too busy. That's a pretty healthy amount of Shamblers, which is good. So these doors are closed. You know what? I'm going to have you run up here and open that door too. For the group down here... Fred, have you grab the smoke launcher. Actually, who has worse shooting than you? Red, Fraggles. Alright, now the Shamblers and the mechs technically have a valid path to one another. I'm waiting for C-Panda's Psi Focus to gain a little bit higher. And then I will go. Pit them against one another. And I don't think there is a lot of valid targets. So let's see. There's a few lights that probably need uninstalled. One, and then maybe the ship drop beacons. But most of the things that the mechs would want to destroy have been uninstalled for the most part. Not entirely. So I guess I will have... What's your mood? Your mood is you need sleep. Who's okay? Alright, Tequila, you're like wicked happy right now. Alright, Tequila, you're going to do a bunch of uninstalling so that the mechs have no other valid targets other than going to the Shamblers. Because I want to limit the amount of like collateral damage in the base as possible. So I'll just be reinstalling them once the threat's gone. As far as I can tell, I think that's it. I think that's all the external soft targets that the mechs would directly try to destroy. Alright, mountain base zone. Should close this door. C-Panda, I am going to risk a little Go Juice exposure so that you're not tired and you're ready to go. And you also move faster given your wounds. So it's go time. Yep. Oh my god, don't miss. All right, reinforcements coming down. You know, I might want ink out here as lure. I just realized that Sea Panda doesn't make the best lure because she's not all that armored. It's funny that the proximity detectors are detecting me as an invisible creature. It's like, yeah, technically I'm invisible. Oops. Let's not get shot at. Because, yeah, someone with a shield belt's going to be a better... Because essentially what I need to do is I need to keep the mechs interested in attacking me as a target so that I can lure them close enough to the shamblers so that the mechs and the shamblers duke it out. And I don't have a sniper rifle to be able to easily outrange them. The other thing I could do is to aerodrone salvo this, and that would probably piss them off enough. You know, that I kind of want to do that, even though it's probably a little wasteful. Just because screw them mechs, right? Oh, seriously? I dodged it. Alright, Ink. Hell's coming. Let's have you get moving. Okay, so now they're pissed, and it should be easy to have Ink and Sea Panda lure them to the shamblers. As you can see, they're following politely. And then once they get close enough, I could dip into here, locking myself into this hallway, dropping myself as a valid target, and then they will target the shamblers as a result. Except for you, I don't know what you're doing. Are you breaking my shelf? Maybe you're breaking my shelf. Yeah, it's probably targeting the shelf, I'd imagine. Something stupid. Oops. Yeah. I forgot the shelves are valid targets for mechs. Which is actually fine. I don't need that much chem fuel out here. I probably only want 150 of it. And not 450. So, they did me a favor. Okay. The mechs and the shamblers are fighting one another, and these two are just going to huddle for a minute until most of the threat's gone. And then once the mechs exit this area, I'll come in with a smoke launcher. And the other thing I could do is Devil Eyes. Let's give you the uranium breach axe I own. Here it is. Because the uranium breach axe is going to be able to like two-shot the turrets really, really, really quickly. Perhaps saving the unstable power cell. Because unstable power cells are really nice for remote mining, because you can just put a power cell down in a deep drill and keep the deep drill fueled up. Here we go! Mechs versus zombies. Protoss versus Zerg. Alright, Devil Eyes and Fred, you ready to go? It's your turn now. And now that they're out, Sea Panda could just, like, close the door behind them. We did blow up one of the power cells, yeah, through the salvo. I mean, honestly, small price to pay. I'd do it again. The other thing is, if the mechs do win, I might want to valid path for them to continually attack me so they don't just like bust a hole. So I'm going to open these doors back up so that they have a valid path in there. But doors locked behind them, they can't get back. And Fraggles. Okay, we're going to need to start smoking before we even go out there. Med treatment. Oh! Oh, I didn't see the needler. Ouch, that hurts. Ink, help me with that. I like how the proximity detector is like, oh my god, something invisible! It's like, yeah, me. Okay, thanks. Alright, Double Eyes and Fraggle step out. Put another thing of smoke down. Sea Panda, stop that gunshot bruise. Ink, thank you for the destruction of that pikeman that I forgot about. And Sea Panda, now you can walk your way back. Alright, there we go. Jump. Ooh, we got another shard off a Shambler, so that means we can do the Atmo heater. Sweet. So the Breach Axe, I think, should do enough damage. Yeah, okay. It did enough damage that the turrets didn't have a chance to spark, which is why I grabbed the Breach Axe. So we can keep that power cell intact. And I think that's the last turret, other than the auto turret. So I don't need more smoke. Fraggles, you're done. Congrats, Fraggles. You were instrumentally helpful. Mech cluster's gone. And now, behind the mountain, or behind the walls, is a totally fine zone for us to use. That one was not so bad. I mean, I hated the positioning of it, because honestly it was like horrible, in a horrible spot, inside my base walls, but whatever, it got destroyed. So here's the shard. I think the Shamblers might lose, but it's hard to tell. So the other thing I wanted to do is to, I guess I'll have Sea Panda do it, to leave these doors open so that the rest of the mechs have a valid path in. Yeah, the centipedes have won, for sure. Oh, there's one Shambler left. So there's, what, 6 centipedes? It's manageable. And a pike. Alright, so now they're valid pathing down here, where I will gank and spank them. So Fred, I have a different strange assignment for you. Grab the EMP launcher. Oh, well, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, no, don't do that. Berserk Psychast would be pretty handy right now? Yeah, you're absolutely right. I wish I had it. That would make this really easy. I would just pit the... I would have Sea Panda, the Super Psycher, just berserk one at a time. Because I want to be able to split these guys up, and the problem is they're all like kind of equally damaged, so they move at roughly equal speed, which is kind of a problem. Now the other thing I do have, I believe, is Insanity Lances, and I might, just to make sure I don't take extra wounds. Oh, maybe I don't have Insanity Lances. I perhaps don't. I thought I did. I do have triple launchers. Triple launchers would wreck them pretty good too. You know what? Yeah, let's make use of a triple launcher. Because I can have like Sea Panda invisible a triple launcher and just triple launch a stack of them. It's pretty good use of a triple launcher. In fact, Swanky, you want to join me? Double trip? Six launch? I do a 6 launch. Alright, so at this point, let's say mechs and people back into the mountains because it's not going to be safe out there soon. And the first pass I'm going to do is a Mikas Swanky trip launch into these mechs. So this mech is pulling out ahead of the rest of the mechs, so it should be a little bit easier to isolate with like Ink and Devil Eyes. So Devil Eyes, go get your Zeus Hammer again. And then Skyra, you're a little bit moody, so I'm going to leave you out of this. Oh, shoot Frenzy for Fraggles. Good. Mikas and Swanky are almost not going to be in position in time, which is kind of annoying. The Sea Panda, I need you out here, and you haven't been moving. It's going to be a little bit hard to hit them with trips, but we'll see. So these mechs have like, think of it as an attack move. They've already set up an attack move for people inside the base, which means that they're not necessarily going to stop their attack move orders to go after like Swanky, who's trip launching. But Swanky will have a cooldown timer to get away from the after having launched, which is the only problem that I foresee. Ink, that is not what I want you to do. I told Ink to attack, and he decided not to take the obvious path and to take the stupid path of like running all the way north. All right, Swanky, get out of there. Yeah, Ink, that's your fault completely. I don't know what the hell that pathing was about. Mikas, what is this line of sight? Oh, there we go. I don't want to blow up the bridge, though. Swanky lost a toe. Why aren't you... Okay, you are shooting. You're just... What is the line of sight blocker here? Like, we can't shoot over a fence? That makes no sense. Like, how do you... Seriously? How do you not see the mech? Alright, pull back. Should have closed the distance earlier. It's my fault. Fraggles took a bruise as a result. And you took a burn. Oh, but the burn's from before. Because of other issues. Yeah, this fence section is pissing me off. Alright, they don't have a line of sight on Mikas or Swanky. You guys can start coming back inside. There we go. Break the fence. I don't even want it. Hold up. Alright, safe. Ish. Don't path into it. Like, okay, I'll have to micromanage you. Keep you from being big dumb. Alright, double eyes. There we go. Can you go above it? No? Alright, that's fine. What's left? A pikeman and a blaster. Alright. Mikas. SMG, Swanky. Oh, actually, Mikas had the Nerf Spiker, Swanky SMG. Okay, I only have one jump left on you. 4 on Ink. I think do it. So we just have a single... Oh no, there's another mech over here that I failed to see. So we have 2 active mechs. Got it. One active mech. And we'll need to replace that wall segment so that we're not super vulnerable to the other cluster. Red, you're dismissed. And group's dead. Skyra's in a relatively good mood, so I'm going to have her replace that wall. And now we can move more safely about the base. A little bummer about that bridge, but I think the triple launchers were the right call to soften up the mechs. So this bad boy doesn't even have a countdown timer, meaning that there's really no rush to be able to do it. So my plan now is to wait for the pit to rumble and then to piss those mechs off once the pit rumbles. Seems the most reasonable thing to do. So med treatment. Sea Panda, Mikas, you get on that. Hey, cold snap. Well, I'm glad we're getting the Atmo heater. That will help with the cold snap. So we still need that wall segment too. Don't worry, I've noticed. Ink, maybe I'll have you go do it. And then Skyward did the other one, so Skyward can be on the zone restrictions again. What cut the power here? Am I browned out? Oh, I'm browned out. Because of the prolonged eclipse. Again, all the more reason to add to the power grid. It's what we're already working on, so. No problem. Shuttle arrive for all the visitors. Bye, visitors! Ah, shoot, we didn't get the shuttle markers down in time. But at least the shuttle isn't somewhere ridiculous. Could be worse. What are we waiting on? Okay, there we go. Done! Thank you for the Prestige Cataphracts armor and the plasteel. That will help out a lot. So that quest is done, hosting guests. Now we just need to destroy cluster. Improve gear and destroy cluster. Not too bad. Oh, what did I just click off? Goofs, creativity. Because he had dark visions. Maybe another royal bed. I have plenty of gold, so might as well. Once the wall is built, I'll get the horses back outside. They are out of food, but are not currently starving. I might make a few more. Let's see if I can have Sea Panda make a little bit more meals for him. Where is Sea Panda? Oh, you went to sleep? No, you're moving. That should be enough. No, don't eat that. Okay. Looking good. Things are definitely on the up and up. And that annoying quest has been managed. Did that go better than you thought or worse than you thought? Did you have expectations? I'm surprised. I think it was because of the slow-moving marsh that the Shamblers did as poorly as they did. If anything, that kind of surprised me. I thought the Shamblers were going to fare a little bit better. But it was a lot of firepower that they were facing, so I suppose it makes sense that they that it was a bit more one-sided. Poor vagabonds. Oh god, where are you walking in, map tile? Oh my god, where are you? Oh wait, this is a okay. Never mind. This I have 6 days. So yeah, I am going to accept this because obviously it's a charity quest. But I'm gonna wait because if the vagabonds spawn in here, they're just like instantly dead. For a second, I thought they were wandering in asking for charity, and I misread it. So yeah, we are going to host the vagabonds soonish. So improve gear, destroy cluster, and host vagabonds. I just don't want to do it while the cluster's up, or they're going to get wrecked. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 7th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video, and that is also true of my Patreon page as well. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow guardsmen.